What up, Virgo? I hope you guys are doing wonderful. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Virgos, I feel like some of you may have a person from the past who wants to come back. You may have been worried about this person, stressing about this person, but for a few, there's definitely a reconciliation that is coming back in. It's somebody coming back from the past. Now, be really cautious with it because either you haven't changed or they haven't changed or the problem has not been solved. So if you have somebody who's coming in, it's almost like, okay, let's get together, let's work it out, but make sure you don't just kind of fall back into the routine of that relationship and you don't really do what needs to be fixed. Yes, what needs to be fixed in that relationship. My daughter just came back from a vegan festival and she's just all excited because she got all this food that she can eat. So she's excited. I feel some of you definitely are moving. You could have gotten married, could have started a relationship, and maybe you're trying to start a foundation with somebody else. So there could be building a house from the foundation up. Um, I feel for some of you that this is could be in a new neighborhood or a new subdivision that's opening up. You may have already looked into it. Some of you have just been waiting for the right time or the money to come in. I feel for some you've been waiting for some type of legal situation to clear itself up before maybe you move towards this. So maybe you were waiting for a divorce to come in so that you can move forward with somebody else, or maybe there was a settlement that you were waiting to come in so that you can move forward, Virgo. But I feel like within the next few months, whatever was holding you back, looks like financially you may be released to go ahead and get what you want, which is if this is a new apartment or a new house. Some of you may be coming on the better end of a legal situation where you're able to move forward with that. So definitely looks like some type of move or house coming in. Be careful with the holidays because I do get some issue with depression, maybe battling depression. Be careful that you're not self-medicating too to make yourself feel better. Now, of course, this could be alcohol, drugs, this could be food, this could be sex. I feel like some of you may be dealing with an addiction issue, and this is not the first time that it's shown up, but I feel like moving into the holidays, some of you may be feeling it a little bit more where you're like, you know what, I don't know what's going on with me, but I feel like I need a little something, something to help me get it through. You could be overwhelmed with the holidays. Maybe you're trying to work, you're working extra jobs or you're working overtime and you got family responsibilities. Maybe you're trying to move. But I feel like there is this feeling of being either overwhelmed or overburdened. And some of you may be using food or substances to help you get through that, Virgo. I definitely feel like there is some type of recognition that is coming your way. That could be why you're working yourself a little bit harder. I hear hard work is going to pay off. So for some of you, if you are really pushing it, if you're doing overtime at the job, if you're picking up extra jobs, and I feel this could be for holiday pay or either you're just trying to get a one up on the holidays. Some of you may be shopping and it's like, I need extra money, so I'm going to go ahead and push myself out there. So I do feel like that's going to happen for you. For a few others, I feel like there's some type of legal situation that may be helping you out. This could be some type of settlement, disability, or child support that could be coming your way. But it looks like there could be an extra payment. Be careful that you're not being shady with somebody with a lawyer or somebody's not being shady with you. If there's something that you need to sign, make sure you read over it. Because I kind of feel like there could be some shadiness or some crookedness going in with a legal matter. Now, I feel for a lot of you, you're coming out on top of it. But for a few, this could be you trying to be shady with somebody else. And I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but, karma can be a bitch. Make sure that whatever you're trying to do, you're on the right side of it. Because I feel like if something is not done legally, it could come back. Either on you or on them, Virgo, is kind of what I'm getting. Because I'm getting something not going right, something being found out, and it may have some type of legal ramifications. So if you're trying to forge people's signatures or somebody's trying to forge your signature, there could be something that comes to light that in paperwork may have to be dealt with. So let's go ahead and bring it down and shuffle and see what Spirit has to say through the cards. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. This is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. I feel like some of you, if you are in a relationship, you may be having a feeling of being trapped. I keep feeling like somebody made a mistake and now they're ready to take a leap of faith. This could have been settling for someone or something that you thought at the time was all you can get, and now maybe you're regretting that. I get some sleepless nights. Nine of Swords keeps trying to come up, so this could be staying up at night worrying, not being able to sleep. And for some, it's because maybe you made a mistake and you feel trapped in that mistake. This could have been taking a job, settling for it, or a relationship. Some of you, this may even be a friendship that some talk needs to be had, but maybe you don't want the conflict of it. Virgo. So let's see. So we got the Fool card, wanting to take a leap of faith. Let's see. We have 8 of Coins, 8 of Pentacles. This could be learning a new skill, going back to school. Ace of Cups. Some of you may even be finding new love. 10 of Blades. Could be something where you're stabbed in the back or somebody else gets stabbed in the back by a decision you make. Temperance. Some of you could be drawn to somebody that is of a different race or a different culture. 2 of Cups. Could be a soulmate connection. The Empress. Some of you may be even finding out about pregnancy. 3 of Cups. Could be a baby shower or a celebration. The Emperor. Let's see. Queen of Cups. And then we have Page of Wands. Let me get one more and see. 7 of Coins. Somebody could be excited about starting a business or a new adventure. For some of you, this could even be a baby coming in. A new phase in life that's coming through for some of you. And this is the Angels Tarot. Let's see. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo for December. Virgo. Any messages, any guidance? Virgo. Let's see. We have the Emperor. Emperor twice. 9 of Wands. Some of you could be having an issue with a boss or a husband or an authority figure. 3 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Could be about money. Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Let's see. King of Cups. I think we have King of Cups, but we don't have any cup cards. 3 of Cups. Celebration. Ego. Could be worried about money, financial things. 8 of Wands. Messages coming in. The Empress. Some of you are going to be having somebody tell you I'm pregnant, or you may be finding out that you are pregnant. Let's get into it, Virgo. Let me lift this back up. All right, Virgo. So, Virgo, first cards that we have. Few of you are taking a leap of faith, starting something new, beginning. Now, with the leap of faith card, the Fool card, this could be starting a new job. Some of you, I feel like either you're learning something. This could be an apprenticeship or going to a job where they're teaching you. Getting certified with something. Some of you are going back to school that maybe you haven't been in a while, but it's showing either focusing on your education, learning something new. Now with this, it's showing that this may be a big step. I get somebody who may be older that has decided that either they want to switch careers or they're going to continue their education. This could be somebody who is over 40 and they're deciding, okay, I want to go back and finish my college education, or I want to go back for my master's degree. But I do feel for whoever this is, they're making a really big jump with moving forward. And it could be something completely different. I get maybe possibly change of career. If it's not change of a career, it could be switching companies within the job. Whatever it is showing that this is something that you're excited about, you could be passionate about, but there is some fear attached to this. So Virgo, if you're moving from one career to the next, it's showing that there's excitement, that you want to take this leap of faith, but there's also this fear of wondering if it's going to turn out, if it's going to be okay. Now, I do feel like there's a positive aspect to this because we do get celebrations around that fall on the top of this. So you could be getting some good news about an opportunity that's coming in. Maybe you were waiting for some type of news about going back to school or completing your education, or you were waiting about a job to open up for you that there may be some type of promotion or something that is going to be learned through this. I also feel too that with this Ace of Cups, you could be going to a new job or you could be starting a new career. For some, this could be meeting somebody in a school setting. You could be a teacher, or you could be going to take classes, but it is showing making a connection with someone. I get something with groups. So I don't know if this is an event. This could be a sporting event because we do have somebody winning a trophy. This could be taking up a hobby. and meeting somebody in this. Maybe, what is he doing? Is this woodwork? I think this is woodwork. So you could be taking up some type of hobby that you possibly can make a skill or end up making money off of, or you may be even teaching this hobby and you meet somebody where there's a connection. So you could be the person who's teaching the class, or you could be going to the class and making a connection with somebody in the class. I feel for some of you with the temperance card. I know a lot of people say this is balance, but whenever I read temperance, temperance is to me a person of a different race or a different culture. So you could be connecting with somebody who's different from you. And if we look at the Ace of Cups, it could be somebody of a different race or a different culture. Yeah. So there is something that is opening up. Be open-minded is what I hear. Don't think that love is going to come in one package. If it's somebody that you normally wouldn't go for, I would say be open to the connection, because it's showing that there could be some type of blending or something that comes through that maybe you don't expect, that you may really feel good about. So be open to whatever the package is, because it may be something that goes a little bit deeper than the package, Virgo. I definitely feel like there's new love coming in. For some of you, this could be a temptation if you're married. I do feel like you're going to connect with somebody that maybe is a little bit different than you, but there's still this vibe, this chemistry that's there. So if you're married, you may be tempted. If you're single, it could be showing that you're in a situation where you're kind of like, I don't know if I'm feeling you. If you look at this card, these two people are kind of looking at each other. There's a mediator there. This could be somebody that's at a class or an event that's kind of introducing you to somebody else. These two people may not be attracted to each other at first, or the vibe may not be there. But I feel like there could be something that is going to open up that brings balance into this. So be open-minded is what I get. Now, for some reason, I do feel like there could be somebody who's coming back from the past. And I'm trying to see that Six of Cups come out. I don't see it, but I do feel like there's somebody who's coming back from the past where there could be something that was unfinished and that you need to go ahead and address it. This person may have stabbed you in the back. We have Ten of Swords, and this is coming out of a difficult situation. For some of you, you could be having problems with somebody who doesn't see eye to eye with you. You could have a mediator that's trying to fix this, but I do feel like you have somebody who's coming back with unresolved issues. Whether this is them or you having to deal with that, I feel like there may be some hurt or some disappointment with a person from your past. This doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be platonic. This could be a friend that let you down. But it's showing there's an imbalance. There's a harmony that was disrupted. And it may have been because somebody stabbed you in the back, or Jazz, Voodoo's trying to eat your food. Get him, Yoda. There definitely could be some disappointment. And if this is with a friend or something, you may not still be seeing eye to eye with a person. I keep feeling like somebody's like, let's fix it. Let's make something right. And you may have some issues with that. Let me clarify real quick on that, Virgo. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Voodoo may be vegan. He probably will. He's a cat. He probably will eat anything. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords for Virgo, Spirit. Ten of Swords for Virgo. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we got new beginnings. We got unexpected trouble with a partnership. And then we have accomplishment, but we're getting less than what's expected. If you're dealing with a coworker, make sure that you cover yourself or you watch your back. If this is somebody that you're working with, maybe you're teaching them, or they're teaching you, but there is some disconnect with a situation where someone may get stabbed in the back, and it could be because you're not seeing eye to eye. These two people may be having issues with each other. Now, I feel like there could be somebody that's a mediator. This could be a job. This could be a family member. But it is showing that you need to be careful. I get jealousy, Virgo. Now, it won't apply to everybody, but for some of you, there could be some jealousy. And it's because of either some prosperity, some financial gain that's coming your way, and some of you are creating a new beginning that people will not like. I do see romantic problems, and I feel like with the jealousy card on top of that, this could be you moving forward with a new love and somebody not wanting to see you move on, or vice versa. You could be dealing with somebody that's ready to move on from you, but you're not letting go. Voodoo, do not scratch up the chair. I do feel like there could be a love interest coming in with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because we got a lot of cup cards here. Some of you be really careful if you are starting a relationship, if you're married, because there could be an issue with an unplanned pregnancy. Jasmine, you got something sitting on the table. Is it open? Because voodoo is on the table. If you are married or in a relationship, be really careful because we have the Empress card twice. Now, of course, this could be new beginnings. This could be new beginnings with a company, with a job. But I feel for some of you, because of this Eight of Wands, this could be a message. Either you're peeing on a stick and finding out you're pregnant, or you may have to talk to someone about a pregnancy that's coming in. And I feel for some of you, this is a pop-up baby. This may be something that you didn't plan or another person planned. I don't feel like for some of you, though, that this is with your mate. This is with your partner. This could be a secret relationship. Interesting. Scandalous, Virgo, scandalous. But for some of you, it may happen. Now, if you're not in a secret relationship and say you got a little booty buddy going on, if you're not trying to get pregnant, you might want to be careful. Because we are getting the Three of Cups. This could be man and woman make baby number 3. But there is a celebration. Some of you may be extremely excited about the pregnancy or about the new beginning, but for some, I definitely feel unplanned pregnancy. And I feel like there could be a message that comes in. If you're a man, you could be talking to a woman where she goes, well, you know what? My period is 2 weeks late. Or this could be another person telling you, oh, I thought my period was coming, but, I'm a month late. So there could be some type of conversation that is had about this. No. I do feel some of you are definitely going to be connecting with a soulmate. Now, this is a karmic relationship. Could be something that comes really, really good. Could be same-sex relationship, or this could be some type of cultural difference or race difference. So like I said, be open-minded to what spirit is bringing your way. But I definitely feel like there is a connection, karmic connection at the most, which may not make it the easiest type of relationships. You may meet somebody that you really vibe with, but then there's red flags. For some of you, this could be a pregnancy that's coming in really too quick with somebody you just met, or there could be somebody that is already involved with somebody else, but they're not ready to walk away. Some of you may be involved with a married person and they're telling you that their wife or their partner is going to have a baby, or we're having a baby, we're pregnant, and this is not something you expected. I get a lot of funkiness coming in with love, Virgo. A lot of funkiness coming in with love. Get in where you fit in with that. If you're not trying to get pregnant, you know what to do. You know how not to get pregnant, Virgo. So if this is on you, be really careful. I do get the Emperor card. Now, this could be a husband. This could be a spouse. And we have the Empress. With Three of Cups, this could be a man and a woman that have found out that they're about to have a baby. And they're celebrating. And this could be a soulmate relationship. So this could be a couple that's been trying really hard to have a baby, and they're finally getting positive news that there's a baby coming through. For some of you, this may be an emperor getting somebody else pregnant, or an empress finding out that she's pregnant with somebody else's child. So it could be complicated this month, Virgo. It won't apply to everybody, and for some of y'all, it may. I do get, though, that there could be some conflict. Now, this could be on top of a child if it's unplanned. There may be some conversations that need to be had. For some of you, you may find out that you're pregnant, or there's bringing a child into your life and there's issues with money. I do feel like some of you are trying to protect what you have. Now, this could be a man who wasn't planning on trying to get a woman pregnant, and now there's talks about child support, because I kind of picked up legal situations. Some of you may be put in a position where you have to pay child support for a child that's coming in. For a few of you, this may just be legal situation where there's visitation, but it could be affecting your money. Some of you are going back to court, and it could be because somebody feels like you owe them. Or this could be you taking them to court. With the Four of Swords, I feel like somebody needing to pull back and go inward. Some self-reflection. So there may be some things that are coming up this month that some of you did not plan for, that you really need to kind of look at and say, is this really what I want? It will not apply to everybody. This could be just one message that needs to go. I feel like for a few Virgos, there's Voodoo, will you stop scratching? What is going on with you? Did you do this last time in the Virgo reading? Come around here. What do you have against the Virgos? I think last time you were kind of trying to do the Virgos in. So I definitely feel like there is something that is going to be coming in. Voodoo, get, where you at? Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Can you apologize to the Virgos? Huh? Can you say I'm being bad? I can't help it. I can't help it, Virgos. Virgo, sorry, I don't know what it is, but he got a thing. He got a thing going on. I feel like some of you are going to take a step back. This could be a trip or vacation because you're trying to focus on things that you need to, especially if there's problems within your relationship. And I feel for some of you, you are dealing with problems in a relationship. There could be issues with secret relationships, secret babies. I also feel that there's concern about money. Some of you may be overworking yourself. We got the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo partner that is a workaholic. But for some of you, this is going to be your energy. This is somebody that they're fixated on money. And it could be because there's worries about money. Maybe there's this tightness coming in. I don't have enough to pay my bills. Or I want to go Christmas shopping. Or I feel pulled in a lot of different directions. Definitely feels like, especially if you're trying to get a home or something, some of you may be trying to work on your credit or fix something so that you can move forward. But this may be something that you're focused on. Some of you are worried that if there is a baby or something coming in, that it could pull from your money, especially if you're already attached or married to somebody else, and there could be some issues with child support or child care that is coming in. So Virgos, I feel some of you are going to be taking a step back. Now, if you're not involved in all that stuff with the babies and things like that, this could be somebody who's just really overworking himself and feeling like I need to take a vacation. I need to take a trip. I feel like some of you are coming to the end of a cycle. We're going into a new year, and somebody has had a long time to figure out if a job is working for them, if it's not working for them, if a relationship is working, or if it's not. And I feel like there could be this need to look into other things. And for some of you, especially if you don't feel like you're making enough money, I feel like you're putting yourself out there. For a few of you, you could be starting your own business. This could be something that you're creating, a craft, something that you're selling. This could be even spiritual business, going to fairs, going to craft fairs. I get even online. Could be doing some business online where you're kind of getting a side gig in, or you're trying to bring in some extra money. Could be a little bit slow because I feel like somebody's pushing a side business or a side hustle, and it's like, okay, come on. Let's bring the money in. So some of you could be struggling or having an issue with a side business, and there could be some concerns with that. And that could be where there's some sleepless nights, like where's this money coming in? When are things going to get better? Now it is showing that it is, because we got Ace of Pentacles coming in. And this could be good news about money. This could be a new job coming in for you. For some of you, this is an inflow of money. You could be signing some type of contract. You could be getting a new job. You could be working on some stability. Three of Pentacles is showing that for some of you, this is working as a team. You may be going into something with other people where you're trying to complete a project. But it is showing that there's an opportunity coming in that's bringing in some money. Some of you may have just gotten hired. You may went and talked to this emperor and they're like, yes, we're ready to start you. And I feel like either December, January, a lot of you are going to be getting some type of notice. If you put in resumes or applications, you're going to be getting some letter or email saying that we need you to come in and start. And it's showing that this could be long term. You could be signing contracts, working with other people, moving towards a positive goal that brings in more money. A lot of you are going to see this as a new adventure, starting something new, exploring something new, but it has the potential to elevate you from this feeling of not having enough to bringing in more. And a lot of you are excited about it. I do feel that there's still this issue with a side business. So some of you may be even excited about bringing in some extra money. I do feel, Virgo, that going into 2020, there's an increase in money, and it's because of hard work. A lot of you are taking this leap of faith at the very beginning of 2020, and it's like, I'm starting something new. I'm looking for something new. For some of you, this definitely is a home. building a home, structuring a home. Some of you are expanding because there's a baby coming with the Empress card. Definitely see a lot of growth that's coming in Virgo when it comes to finances. And it's showing that you're putting yourself in a better position. I think for a few of you, you've been depressed with money, where there was a lack of money, or either you've just been overworking yourself and there's a need to kind of pull back. Some of you you've been going really strong with work and putting a lot of energy into it. And now you're finally reaping the benefits, the fruits of your labor, and you're excited about it. So I feel positive things coming in Virgo, but I do feel I keep getting this baby stuff. If you're trying to get pregnant, congratulations. Yes, positive news. If this is something that you're not trying to do, because I feel like some of you are going to get an opportunity to either get another job, or there could be travel involved, or just a lot of hard work. And it may be something that you're not exactly planning for. So the warning is, if you're not trying to have a baby, or you're trying to get pregnant, to be really careful. Virgo, let me clarify. I don't know why this pop-up babies and stuff are kind of getting to me, but it's just like I feel a lot of heavy energy and there's some depression. Maybe only a message for one person. It's going to be okay. Spirit is saying things are going to work out the way that they need to work out. But if you're in a situation and you're dealing with somebody who's married, or you're married and there's a pregnancy for somebody else, it looks like there's a solution to this. And it may be with Spirit coming in and helping. If you've been worried about money, there's definitely an upswing coming in with money, because there's new jobs or there's new positive news about money coming in, Virgo. Because I do see excitement and I do see some love. 3 of Spades, we have the cheating card, somebody interfering with a relationship, which we kind of figured out in the reading. It is showing with 9 of Cups, though. For some of you, this may be what you want, to let this person go. Some of you may find out that a partner is cheating, or they got somebody else pregnant and you were like, okay, that's it. I just needed that to release. It is showing communication problems with a partner. So there could be some issues with honesty this month, where either you're hiding things or you're dealing with somebody else who's hiding things. I get manipulation. Either you're trying to manipulate or you feel like somebody's trying to manipulate you. There is some relationship problems, and it could be with money. There could be some issues coming in with money. Somebody's worried about money. They're trying to get another job. They're trying to get a side job to pull things up. But it is showing that there could be some sleepless nights because of stress. Now, Spirit is saying don't stress out. You're going to reap what you sow. If you've been working hard and putting energy into it, you have something that's coming back to you. But I feel like going back to school is going to open up a new door. If this is not going back to school, this is learning something and using this to open up potential opportunities to make more money. Somebody coming back from the past. For some of you, it was an unstable relationship. It's coming back unstable. So I would take my time with it. There's also a feeling of feeling trapped in a love relationship and having too many options. So there may be a lot of players that are coming at you, Virgo. This could be you having too many options, or dealing with somebody else in your life that's having too many options. Definitely feel like there is something that's going on with law. There's an indecision, and it may have to deal with money, but it is showing there's some victory coming your way. So if this is child support or a settlement, some of you are going to get some good news about money coming your way from an attorney. Positive news about money and the end of it, which means that if you've been going back and forth in a legal case, you're going to get some positive news that may completely end it or close it off, and then you can move forward. And I feel for some of you, this may be something that has been dragging out for a while. Definitely showing using your creativity. Could be for entrepreneurship. 10 of Diamonds is coming, which means you're moving towards really good money. I do see some obstacles with work, but it's showing that your hard work is going to pay off. Be careful with new love, that they're not just coming in for a sexual relationship. You got a lot of options coming at you, Virgo. Even if you're married, there's a lot of temptation that's coming your way, especially moving into the new year. And some of you are going to take up this temptation. There could be an age difference within these love or connections, but there is an unplanned pregnancy that may pop out of this. So just be really careful. Let's see. New job, unexpected money, and a new home coming in. Virgo, the final outcome is definitely new home, new job, new money. The only issue that I see some of y'all may have to deal with is unplanned pregnancies or a relationship where somebody is being dishonest and keeping secrets. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, I can't have babies, I'm too old. Well, it may not apply to you. It could be somebody that you're dealing with that's still able to have children. So if you're in a relationship and you have a partner who's still able to reproduce, there could be some news that comes in about a pop-up baby. For some of you, this is just a planned pregnancy and you're excited or happy. Let's do tough shit, Virgo, to see what's coming on. Virgo, for a moment, I was like, what the hell? What the hell is going on? Y'all have had some interesting readings going on, Virgo. Interesting readings. And the Virgos that I know, they just seem so freaking laid back. You wouldn't think none of this shit is going on. But I can probably say that a few of them may be dealing with some secret stuff. Let's see, Virgo. All right, let's get into it. There was a time when you ruled your social circle. Perhaps you were prom queen or star athlete. Whatever it is, card indicates you are living in the glory of your past in an unhealthy way. So some of you definitely could be thinking about somebody from the past. You could be wanting to rekindle something from the past because it made you feel really good. Not necessarily means that it's the best thing for you, but some of you could be revisiting the past, or like I said, you could have somebody from the past who's coming back because something was not finished, or either somebody feels like there's still something there that could be rekindled. Now, the influence, the teachings of your mother are affecting your energy right now. Take inventory of what she taught you and let go of childhood beliefs that no longer serve you. Some of you could be trying to make your mother proud, or a mother figure in your life proud. There could be this need to pull something through. Now, for some of you, maybe this is the child coming into your life that's reconnecting you with a mother. Maybe it's making you address some other issues. But it is showing that there's something that's going to be coming in that has to deal with childhood memories, but they could be outdated. So the spirit is saying, take what you need from that, take what works for you, but some of the things that may have been negative or derogatory, maybe you don't need to let that in, especially if you had a mother that had some type of dysfunction. Some of you may be triggered. You may be going through something, new beginnings in your life, or a pregnancy that's bringing you back to that. Okay, this card is a reminder you can't control everything. Change is inevitable. If you resist it, you will only make the transition more painful for yourself. Use this opportunity to find acceptance and humor in the situation. Some of you definitely are going to be moving, and that could be a big change, big thing for you. Some of you may be having a hard time adjusting, especially if you married somebody who wants to move to a different area, or they want to build another house and you're leaving a home that maybe you created. For some of you, you may be finding out that a relationship that you thought was moving forward is not exactly what you thought. And so you may have to walk away from that and adjust to that change of being away from that person. For a few of you with this new job, this Ace of Pentacles coming in, you could be going into a new environment, dealing with new people, and it's showing that there is going to be some positive with this, because with 10 of Diamonds, this means that you're making a lot more money, but you may have to kind of close the door, walk away from something that no longer serves you. And some of you may have a problem. Earth signs are grounded. Sometimes when they become very comfortable or complacent, they don't want to move because it's like, why rock the boat? But it is showing that for a few of you, the change is coming. And Spirit is saying you got to let go of control issues. If you're holding on, got to let it go, because Spirit is saying the change is going to happen regardless if you want it. So if you're coming to a dead end, be prepared. There's a new adventure that's going to start. And it looks like it's something that is going to be positive for you and bring in more financial security. But you're going to have to let go of some old people and some old ways of thinking to really gravitate and take this in. Really feel it, really empower, let it empower you, Virgo. Don't feel obligated. I keep getting a feeling of being obligated. If you're obligated to a toxic relationship, then you need to kind of question that. If you're obligated to a job that you're no longer growing at, then you need to question that, because it's showing you have new beginnings that are coming and they seem to be exciting. But you're going to have to let go of some things to really grasp it. Okay, Virgo? All right, you guys. I love you much. Bye.